stood out of time for a bit because of the new year and just try to make sure everything is going great. But hi, how are you? Today I'm going to show you how to make a garden in 5 minutes or less. Pretty simple, but I feel like it's something that most people should know how to do, especially since it's just so fun to make such a cute little garden, and who doesn't love a cute little garden? So I'm going to start by grabbing just some florally stuff like some bamboo, some grass, some ferns, vines. I need bone meal. Alright, and then if we grab some water, because you need a pond, that's like the key to success in any kind of garden that you're going to make. So I'm going to start with just popping some little birch saplings in. Also be conscious that, never mind, that's not there anymore. It used to be that if there were these grass pieces you couldn't grow a tree, but apparently that isn't a factor anymore. So I like to sort of box in my garden with a couple of trees, just kind of spacing them around here, making it look pretty. And of course that tree's already there, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. And if you want, you can always... Oh my gosh. Whoa. What is going on with you? I don't know if you guys saw that, but I think my phone's a lot, dude. That was crazy. But if you want to add some depth, just put some trees in a little bit of a different order. And that'll make it look a little more foresty, a little more real. So, oh, I see. Now if it's too tall, that's when you can't grow it. And then just adding more, like I said, just to make sure that it looks a little more real, a little more foresty. So that looks pretty nice, I think. It's kind of like a little circle now, so now I can make my garden. I'm going to start by adding my little creek, which is going to come behind the tree here. If I wanted to do a more complicated one, I'd probably add like a little water fountain in it. But since this is a fairly simple build, I'm just going to make it go out to a little pond, just at the end. And when you're digging like this and you're just kind of spamming the button, not really thinking about where you're going to go, that'll make it the most natural look, so definitely try to do that. You're going to want your creek to be at least 2 blocks wide, that way you can put a bridge over it. So make sure to remember that as you're digging this out. And then you can go ahead and check that and put in your water. This is much easier on my computer, but I realized that the audio doesn't work too great for my computer. Especially those videos, they kind of suck. So, here we are. And this is my old phone too. My new phone is much better, but you can't do much about that because I don't really want to buy Minecraft again for that. So, alright. Now I'm going to add a couple of lily pads just around here. Making sure I get a pretty even number, or not even, odd numbers. When you're building stuff, you want to do it in odd numbers because that always makes it look better. It's more visually appealing to people. Not sure why, it's kind of a psychology thing. I'm going to add a little bit of coral in here just to add some color. I think I'm going to do this red because it'll stand out the most. If you're a zombie or something. But I don't see it, so that's okay. So yeah, just kind of adding some other stuff to make some more color in here. Maybe one more there. So that looks pretty cute. I like that. I'm going to add some bamboo now. Remember, bamboo does get tall, so if you can grow it underneath some leaves or something, that'll be best. Just so that you don't have to keep coming in and cutting it down, because you don't want it to grow very tall. Bamboo is pretty cute, so definitely want to add quite a bit. Over here. Plus it works great as a natural wall, especially if you don't want a bunch of random animals walking in. You can use that for sure. Yeah, that zombie. I don't know where he is, but he's kind of annoying me. Bamboo here. Where are you? Strange. I watched Aliens today, and it made me, like, really stressed out, so now the zombies kind of freaking me out. It's kind of a wuss thing to say, but Yeah, it's whatever. Maybe put one more here. So, technically this video is already 5 minutes. I think I'm going to extend it to how to build a garden in 10 minutes or less, because 5 minutes is kind of a stretch when it comes to building a garden, especially if you want to make it look kind of nice. So there's already a lot of grass here, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to pop in some more ferns. That'll make it look a little prettier. You can also add flowers. Flowers look great. And then a little bit of vines, which of course they'll grow on their own to make it look more natural. Add maybe some on the leaves so that they'll grow down. And some more here, especially over the water, because then it grows into the water, and that's just gorgeous when it does that. There we go. Wow, that zombie's really getting annoying. Alright, so that should be good for that. Nice and pretty. And then, of course, you can't have a garden without a cute little bridge. I'm just going to use slabs today for sake of time. Often I'll use trapdoors because they look a little prettier. But that's all up to you to decide. Where are the slabs? There they are. I'm going to go with, I think, a stone today. I'm going to go the Detroit slab, the plain one. And then just do like a little bitsy bridge over this. Make it too tall at one point, that way you can just go above the water and not have to worry about any of your underwater life getting in the way of your bridge. Oops. And then you can bring it down. Like that instead. So as you can see, that looks pretty natural, pretty cute. I really like that little design. And hopefully you guys do too. If I had more time, I'd probably add some lanterns around on some fence posts, but, you know, this is pretty good for a short little build, and I hope you all like it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to play Minecraft. Have a great day, guys.